Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another magazine flick through on Total Magazine. This is issue number 8, August 92 issue, and this issue was actually an increase in price from £1.95 to £2.50 due to them having some sunglasses on the front. I've since lost those, or at least got rid of them, or broken or something like that, so that's the reason for the price increase on this issue. And as you can see, it's got a nice Street Fighter 2 artwork there. Chun-Li and I always forget his name, is it Baraka or something like that? Dr. Franken on the Game Boy by Elite, a nice advert there. Contents page. This is quite nice down here, Total Talk. It's got the Game Genie for the Game Boy, which I've got myself. I used to love using that on the Game Boy. Some tough games on the Game Boy, in my opinion. And then the Super NES mouse. So I've not actually used one of those before. You could use it on games like Mario Paint. I don't think I've actually even seen one. Coming soon from the USA, feature at the top there. Spin Dizzy Worlds on the SNES, Super Battle Tank on the SNES. Out of This World on the SNES, is that the graphic there? Hulk Hogan on the Game Boy. Not sure many people would have been looking forward to that one. Terminator 2, Judgment Day on the SNES. Some more up there at the top. Mega Man 5 from Capcom on the NES. Dig Dug on the Game Boy. Star Gamers down there at the bottom. So famous Nintendo gamers number 4 and number 5, Daddy Mac and the Mac Daddy from Criss Cross. So they had Game Boys between them, and they were touring at the time with Michael Jackson. And the charts there, number 1 for the Game Boy was Terminator 2, number 1 for the NES was Super Mario Bros. 3. An advert for Game. So as you can see, Game have been around for quite a while. They're still around today. Obviously they went into a bit of a struggle not quite recently. They closed all their Game Station stores, or at least the majority of them. So this is a 20-year-old advert, so it shows you how old Game are. Not sure exactly when they started, but there you go. Letters page. So letters here from Ken B, Adam Newman, Jason Stapleton, Sean Heath, Neil Coley and Shirley Wood, and Phil Parks. Weird Places are played by Game Boy. There's Matthew Kendall there from Hampshire. He's aged 9 and he's in there in his rabbit cage playing his Game Boy. Nice little case package there for the Game Boy where you can fit looks like 4 Game Boy cartridges and the unit itself. Some more letters there. Robin Brady, Rob Jenkins and Jules Lee Deckard. Review section. Little Nemo the Dream Master on the NES at 77%. Bart vs. World on the NES by Acclaim, got that 67%. Nice little advert there. WF on the screen there. Load of SNES games. That company is... what company is that? I have no idea. Spellbound Marketing Limited. So it looks like they sold a load of games. Spellbound adapter on your game of your choice, $69.95. As long as the girls come with it. Totally Red on the NES, 54%. Crackout on the NES, 22%. Looks like a Arachnoid clone. High Speed, Pinball on the NES. Not sure if there was many pinball games in the NES, to be honest. But that one only got 47%. Lolo 2 on the NES by HAL Laboratory Inc. 65%. Castalian on the NES from Sales Curve, 71%. Right, you have to make your Picasso. Godzilla, Monster of Monsters on the NES, and that got a massive 10%. It's probably the lowest score I've ever seen in total. But I actually think it looks quite good. Anyway, don't think I've played a Godzilla game yet. Street Fighter 2 by Capcom. Nice 4-page feature on this one. So that's this, Blanka is his name. I can't remember what I called him at the start of the video. I think he was one of my favourites actually. Blanka. Dhalsim, I used to like his long reach moves. There's a nice SNES joypad up there, which could be used with the game. £60 if you wanted that. Krusty's Super Fun House on the SNES, 80%. Pro Action Replay review there, by released by Daytel. So together 94%. Nice advert there for Robocop 2 on the NES and Game Boy, released by Ocean. Battle Blaze on the NES, the SNES, 59%. Musia, that's a grey import game, that was released by Daytam, and they get that 59%. Looks like a little bit along the lines of Castlevania. The Addams Family, 70%. That's on the SNES. There's a double paid advert there. WizKid Games. Super Smash TV, 93% for the Super NES by Acclaim. Cracking game, Super Smash TV. Super Scope 6. Miserable Phil, 43%. That was £50 at the time. Connex Game Boy holster, Probotector on the Game Boy, 92%. One worth picking up. Prince of Persia, 83%. Prince of Persia is a cracking game. I think I've played it first time round on my friend's Amiga. Castalian on the Game Boy, 75%. Bubble Ghost on the Game Boy, 22%. Star Saver on the Game Boy, 34%. Metroid 2, 66% on the Game Boy, that's by Nintendo. Football International, 70%. Not a bad score for a Game Boy football game, that's by Bandai. Burger Time Deluxe there, 71%. And then the Total Tactics section. And the continuation, part 2 of Super Mario World Tactic. And Star Wars again on the NES. Legends of Zelda on the NES. Bit of a map guide there. Q&A section here. And the Total Recall section, one of my favourite sections. And then loads of adverts. Subscription offer. Nice hairstyle there on one of the writers. So next month, in the next video, you're going to see on the Game Boy Adventure Island 2, World Circuit Series, Nail and Scale, Parodius, Track Meet, Tiny Toons and lots more. On the NES, Adventure Island 2, Tiny Toons, Micro Machines, Nigel Mansell's GP and loads of joysticks. And on the SNES, you're going to see Final Fight and Rival Turf, Top Gear, RPM Racing, Super Probotector and Parodius, and the Golfing Roundup 2. So that's going to be issue number 9. Advert on the back for Addams Family. So that was issue number 8, Toto Magazine from August 92. I'll be back soon with issue number 9. Thanks for watching, leave your comments below and I'll see you soon.